Hello and welcome back. Welcome to my channel. This is my first ever video, and I'm a brony, I guess. No, I'm a Pegasus-er. I don't know, but I'm only 15 years old, and my special interest is My Little Pony, so I'll be talking about all my Little Pony theories. So up here, I have a document on my computer, and I will be going through my theories that I have from Generation 1 and some from Generation 4. I don't really pay attention to Generation 5 that much because it kind of sucked. I didn't really have any theories on that. I just kind of figured, not a great generation, you know? Not their best work, but yeah. Okay, so, I'm very good at this, as you can see. So, things we will go over today. Sunstone theory, sunset shimmer theory, Discord, Dragonlands, another theory for humans, where did Earth pony magic come from, Pinky theory, and what happened to the portal. So for Sunstone, for my theory for the Sunstone was kind of like the Crystal Heart in a way. You know how like the Crystal Heart is like this magical thing, and it's like powered by the ponies and stuff. Maybe when Celestia was born from an alicorn, she was not born an alicorn, but had built up alicorn magic, and that may have destroyed the Sunstone, because she was like overpowered in the Sunstone, and like the Sunstone basically just like turned into her, you know? And maybe the Sunstone's power was taken by Celestia by accident, and that is why she now raises and lowers the sun, and there is a celebration for her instead of the Sunstone now, because there was a celebration for the Sunstone, but now there's a celebration for her. Maybe though with this power came too much responsibility, and that was why Luna was born, to balance it out and raise and lower the moon, which would have anchored Luna, as she would feel inferior to her older sister, which would lead her to becoming Nightmare Moon, because she didn't have a holiday or anything. So I think that basically it was like a power imbalance, and that's why Luna was born, and Luna always felt like she was like just there to help out. You know how like those like kids who are like born for like a sick kid, for like if the sick kid needs anything to donate, like, you know, one of those. Sunset Shimmer. We all know that Twilight earned Celestia's guidance and respect because she did what some people would claim may have been actually an impossible task, that task being hatching a dragon egg with magic. What was Sunset Shimmer's task to become a student? Also, if we never see the second Sunset Shimmer from Equestria Girls, what happened to her? Some may say they killed her, but that doesn't make any sense that My Little Pony would do that. I have done research that apparently even the crew of My Little Pony Friendship with Magic supports the idea that Sunset Shimmer was an orphan and adopted by Celestia. I believe that this could only mean one thing. The Celestia from the school probably has an adopted daughter that is Sunset Shimmer. So how confused do you think she is when all of a sudden there's a girl who looks exactly like her, causing chaos and destruction amongst her school? So what if Celestia in the human world actually knows about the pony world, and she's like friends with Pony Celestia, and they talk back and forth, and they're like actually working together to get Sunset Shimmer back? Crazy. And then Discord. Does Discord hold the powers of the Wendigo now? It seems he was only able to escape the stone when there was a bickering between a close bond of friends. Maybe his chaos holds the Wendigo's magic now, which helped him escape when the Kingdom Crusaders were arguing. Is that why the Wendigos didn't come back in Generation 5? Because it was actually Discord? Maybe in his great despair of Fluttershy's death, he was given up on chaos and vowed to live the rest of his life honoring animals. Also, if Discord was able to break out when there was bickering, what if T-Rex, Cozy Glow, and Crystals come back when there is something they crave most rising in the air? Magic, power, and love. All things Twilight Sparkle and her friends have. Maybe this is why Twilight is now in an unknown area, and no pony knows where she is. She may be spending the rest of her life guarding Cozy Glow, T-Rex, and Chrysalis to make sure they never destroy Equestria. One of my favorites. Okay, and then Dragonlance. What if the reason that the humans are gone is because the volcano they lived on? In Generation 1, we can see the witches and humans and stuff basically living on a volcano. But volcanoes are typically known to be dragonlands. And maybe it erupted and exterminated the human population, and Spike and his friends lived there. Maybe in the volcano there were hibernating dragons, and Spike and the dragons were able to repopulate and return that rocky land into Dragonland. Another theory for humans. Since in the first generation you can see a bee colony is made of huge bees, I wonder if that in the new generation, when they are small, did the bees shrink or did the ponies become huge? And if the ponies did become huge, are we the bugs of Equestria? Maybe that's even how the humans disappeared. One of my favorites. Okay. Where did there's pony magic come from? In a scene I saw recently, whilst the unicorn and Pegasi were getting their powers back, a fan noticed a glimpse of magic coming back to Pinkie Pie. I believe this is where the magic really came from. We have seen in this episode, feeling Pinkie keen, Twilight embarks on a new journey trying to figure out what this whole Pinkie Sense business is all about. In the episode, we see how Pinkie Pie's sense can sort of tell the future and tell if something bad is about to happen. I believe this power is what really started the Earth Pony magic. We can see in this fan clip that Pinkie Pie is the only Earth Pony that also gets the magic back. I believe that is the start of the Earth Pony magic. And for my final theory, Pinkie theory. Pinkie Pie is one of my favorite characters, so I really like Pinkie Pie. In the episode So Many Pinkies, we see that there is a Pinkie in denial. We all are pretty sure that Pinkie is a true friend. I mean the true Pinkie Pie. But we also see that there is a Pinkie left over and a fake it till you make it. I believe that this is actually the Equestria Girls Pinkie Pie, as a lot of other people believe, and that they sometimes spy on each other's life and see what's up. That does seem like something that Pinkie would do.